Where's the outrage? Oh wait, other than white people were involved. How can y'all say Black Lives Matter when y'all keep killing each other and blame it on someone else? Let's play identity politics. I would love to prove my white privilege, for I lack white guilt. I don't believe in race, as it is a weapon used to divide and conquer communities through the insecurities of a toast. Crooked government created unnecessary poverty for its wars overseas, caused this anger, rage, and heartbreak we are all experiencing. We can do better.
But first, we're following developing news in the shooting of 3 people in Virginia Beach. 20-year-old Deval James Jr. faces murder and several other charges. Police also arrested 19-year-old Jaquavius Webb on charges that include robbery.
Now, this is connected to Saturday night's shooting on Hiawatha Drive. 3 teenagers were shot, 1 died. The other 2 have life-threatening injuries. We do want to say good evening to you on this Tuesday. I'm Anita Blanton.
And I'm Tom Shad. 10 on your side's Aisha Tolliver has new information tonight from court documents.
Court documents reveal the shooting off Hiawatha Drive Saturday night appears to be an attempted robbery gone wrong. Court documents for Deval James says that this all started with a call for shots fired. Paperwork says a witness saw James standing by the victim in the road saying, "What did I do?" James allegedly picked up a shell casing and ran. Documents say the victim told police James fired into the car several times as they were driving away. James' mom, who didn't want us to use her name, says he acted that night in self-defense after getting hit in the back of the head.
They came with the intent to rob him, and he acted in self-defense. He was scared for his life, and he said he didn't know that they were young kids. All he knew is that he felt threatened, that he was going to lose his life.
Court documents back up some of what she's alleging. Court paperwork says the other man arrested, Webb, told the detective that he and others went to buy marijuana that night. Documents say Webb said he and another person were going to rob the person of the marijuana. James' mom says that person was her son, although she wasn't aware a drug deal was allegedly involved. James' mom says this wasn't the first time someone tried to rob her son recently. Tonight, Your Side reported 2 women were arrested for an armed robbery on January 31st. This while the victims were inside their home waiting for a food delivery off Hiawatha Drive.
2 young women had came and robbed him at gunpoint with a automatic rifle and a 48 gun.
She says her heart hurts for everyone involved, but her son had no intentions of hurting anyone. Webb was scheduled for an arraignment this afternoon and then is supposed to have a bond hearing on April 8th. When it comes to James, he was scheduled to have a hearing yesterday, but paperwork says he had some type of emotional outburst, so it's not really clear when he's expected back in court, but that's something that will continue to follow. I'm Aisha Tolliver, tonight on Your Side.
Do you think new gun laws by the Biden administration is going to stop this violence? And it's actually in this violence that causes the average rational citizen to, I've got a Second Amendment, I might as well take some arms. And so let me just show some support here. $500 1911 versus $3,000 1911.
Empty. It cocked 45 with a couple of 1911s, shooting 45 slugs at that paper. Yes, let's talk about a couple of 45.
Dual wielding 45s. Granted, Hickok 45 is a tall man, like 6'8".
That are empty, and they're similar, actually. So what we're going to do is talk about how they're similar, how they're different, and you can see the topic, $500 1911 versus $3,000 1911. What is the difference? We did a little of this.
I'm not going to play the entire video, but y'all can search for them. But, yeah, this is definitely a very nice sidearm. And, I'm kind of torn between the rifle I would, really get. Because, well,
This weapon is fully ambidextrous. You have a charging handle on the right and on the left side, and magazine releases on the right and the left side. Selector switch can be worked from either left hand or the right hand, lefty right here. It's magazine fed from the top. Empty casings get ejected from the bottom, so you don't have to worry about the empty casings hitting you in the face.
So
Pretty cool. Finally, at the compound. PS 90 from FN. You thought it would never happen. Well, thanks to a local Native American, we have one on loan, and glad to try it out. Really is.
So yeah, definitely, check it out. But yeah, definitely, because especially with these open borders and stuff. Like I said, I lived in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and so I'm actually dude, I'm seeing that Norfolk, Virginia Beach area is just as bad, if not, a little bit worse. Well, no, I mean, it can't be worse than Albuquerque, because Albuquerque, there's a lot of illegals there, and they just come in and out of the border. That's a day trip for them. They freaking come up here, do some crime, and it's like fucking, instead of selling tickets to Disneyland, they just come to USA for a day. So, anyways, I'm not kissing anyone's ass, and friggin' if we can't have a talk and just explain how, discuss how ludicrous this whole situation is, with this race bait and BS. No one needs this, and we don't need this distraction. It all comes down to big government trying to blame others for its problems.